Sharpening a lawnmower blade is important because it helps cut the grass neat, even, prevents the white appearance that occurs on lawns when the lawnmower blade is dull, when it beats and tears the grass. And also the mower runs a little bit more efficiently, cutting the grass better. The first step in sharpening the mower blade is to take the blade off. Before we do anything, we'll always remove the spark plug wire from the spark plug to prevent accidental starting of the mower. Next, I'm going to turn the mower on its side, and I want to turn it so that the spark plug is up so the oil stays in the bottom of the engine instead of rotating it the other way where the oil would be into the cylinder head. And take the blade off. I'm using a 9/16 socket and a breaker arm. Make sure that you don't misplace the bolt and washer. Got some fairly dull surfaces here. It's not too bad yet, but there's some nicks and fairly dull cutting edge there, and some debris on the blade. So we'll need to clean that up. I'm going to take it into the shop and put it in the vise and clean this debris off before I begin to sharpen the blade. I'm going to secure the blade in the bench vise here before I start working on it. And we'll remove the debris. I like to use a metal file. It has a nice sharp edge on the end to take the debris off of the lawnmower blade. It's important to remove the debris because I'm going to balance the blade after I sharpen it. Got to do the other side now. All right, ready to sharpen the blade. So I'm going to be putting on a goggles and hearing protection. I have ground the face of the blade down until I've pretty well removed most of the nicks on the cutting edge. I also want to make sure that I maintain the proper angle here of the cutting face, which is approximately a 60-degree angle. It looks pretty good. I'm going to repeat this process on the other side of the blade. The next step to sharpening the blade is to balance it. I'm going to mount this in my wood vise here, and I'm going to bolt the blade to the wheel here. And if it's perfectly balanced, it should stay fairly level each way. Let's give it a little bit of wobble. Slightly heavy on the left side. And to adjust for errors, I'm going to flip it around the other way and put it back on and see if it does the same thing. It is slightly heavy on the left side again, so I'm going to grind a little bit more of the surface off of this side of the blade to balance it. Check it out again. Looks good. Flip it over. Check it again. Good balance. I'm going to finish up the cutting edge with a file. File the back side a little bit so I get all those rough edges off. Blade looks good, and I'm ready to attach it to the mower. But before I attach the blade, I noticed there's quite a bit of debris that has accumulated on the underside of the mower deck, so I'm going to clean that off at this time. This little super bar tool makes an excellent tool for cleaning the underside of the deck. It has a nice curved edge so I can get in and underneath, and a good edge for scraping. I'm ready to reattach the mower blade. Need to attach the blade firmly. It requires approximately 60 to 70 foot-pounds of force to tighten it. Turn the mower back up on its wheels and reattach the spark plug. You need to remember that that blade gets dulled fairly quickly, especially if we're hitting a lot of debris, especially gravel. And so that blade needs to be checked frequently, and approximately every 10 to 15 hours of use, it should be resharpened.
For more information, visit your local extension office or visit our website at kansasgreenyards.org.